Welcome to Productive Joy with Dr. Christie, where fun meets action.
Hi friends, welcome to Productive Joy, the recap. We had a fantastic guest this week in Dan Doerksen, and Dan is actually a returning guest. I haven't had many of those, but he and I met when we were both working on our psychological safety certification. And what we discovered is that we really approach things similarly and want to help the human side of people. So the thing that he talked about, he actually wrote a book called You Can Manage, and it's out now, so go get it. It's brand new, hot off the presses. But what he really focused on is that you have the power to be an excellent leader if you're thoughtful about it. So he had a system. And in his system, there are 5 steps. He said you should, in order to be an excellent manager, you should start with you, know who you are, invest in your people, build your team, advance the work of your team, and then strengthen the organization. And what I appreciated about his progression is it really goes from the human to the product and not the other way around, which we often go the other way around. And he talked about how important it is as a manager, as a leader of people, to contribute to the organization as a whole. You can't just love your people. You also have to get the best out of your people. And that's what I want to camp out on today. I know as a leader that I work really hard to make sure that my people feel valued and appreciated. You guys know that's kind of my mantra, right? That's something that's super important to me. But what I've also discovered is that that doesn't always lead to results without some intentionality. So the intentionality being, what is it we're trying to accomplish? How can we put our energy in that direction? Because overachievers often want to go in many directions and they don't necessarily stay focused on the target at hand. So I would add to or double click on Dan's comment about strengthening the organization. Once you know that your people trust you and that they are able and equipped to do their very best, then you have to think about what the end product is meant to be and focus your attention on getting there. It isn't a one and done thing. It's definitely something that you have to do over and over and over again. And yet it's so worth it. It's so worth it when you get to see people survive and thrive and become the best versions of themselves. It's important that you recognize that it doesn't just happen, that it takes that intentionality. So if you're a leader right now, which I would argue is every single one of you, how are you leading your people? Are you leading them towards the desired outcomes? Are you leading them towards a product, or are you just telling them they're good? Right? Because being told you're good and then being able to produce what you're meant to produce are 2 different things. So I want to encourage you today to figure out ways to get people to become the best version of themselves so that, right? That's the important part, so that you can end up with the product desired. That product could be a widget, that could be, increased revenue, but it could also be that you are creating the themes that you desired to create by design and not by default. Makes good sense to me. So if any or all of that sounded like something that you'd like to know more about, I recommend you go get Dan's book, You Can Manage. I also recommend that you reach out to Intentionality Group because we really are helping people in this space figure out how to be human first leaders and then be successful in that endeavor. Might be kind of fun. Actually, I can pretty much guarantee it would be fun. So you can just email me at Christie, Christie, at intentionalitygroup.com, and we can most definitely do pretty great things. Are you enjoying this new format? One guest a week allows us to really focus in on what they have to say and spend the week advertising that. And then the recap gets to be a little more focused as well. I hope that you're enjoying this new format. I know I am. It allows me to focus on my people just a little bit more. So I would love for you to share this episode. That makes a world of difference. If you're not already following the podcast, now would be a great time. And let me know what you like so that I can make more of that, because ultimately this show is for you. I want you to get that free shot of B12 so that you can have a little more productive joy. So today and every day, I hope you grab one nugget of wisdom. Maybe it was from Dan, maybe it was from me. Doesn't matter, as long as you figure out a way to take that nugget and turn fun into action.